I love happy endings. Cutluck is happy, Ayla is happy, and my lady can now choose her own destiny. This is a cause for celebration. And what better place to hold a party than the patio behind the Yorkshire? I will be in charge of planning, of course. Are you sure? I don't feel sad. I was at first, but knowing that Cutluck is in Safngarde fills me with hope. But I admit, maybe I just want an excuse to throw a party. Imagine the music and the dancing and the flower arrangements. I hope you reconsider. And I did not doubt you for 1 minute, my lord. You are the Dragonborn, the savior of Skyrim. My rescuer, my champion, and my best friend. They will shout your name across meat halls, great and small. Now until the end of time. Yes, more than friends, sisters. We fight alongside each other, and occasionally with each other, but always with love. But this is not the end of your adventuring days, I hope. There are many more fights left to come. I don't know. I'd probably settle down in Riverwood and enjoy the peace and quiet. I once traded an army of suitors for a suit of armor, but right now, I don't want either of them. I want to take off this sweaty thing and put on a summer gown, then lie down in a bed of flowers near the bank of the White River. But you never know. Maybe one day a traveler might come along. Handsome but not pretty, strong but not scary, friendly but not creepy, confident but not arrogant, kind but firm, a true hero but not like you. There will never be another like you, my Dragonborn. So, when we meet, I will tell this handsome hero to find another companion, for I am forever yours. The scars came from adventuring. Most of them are barely visible, thanks to the one. From a distance, it may appear to be a dash of paint, a girl's attempt to look menacing. Upon closer inspection, you'll see it's a mark of a burn. When I was a flowering young maiden, I once had many suitors. Men would travel great distances to see the diamond of Riverwood. My sister, on the other hand, had no suitors to speak of. She was far more talented than I, a mage worthy of studying at the College of Winterhold. What she was not, unfortunately, was pretty. We'd fight often about the smallest of things, although they were never really about who was supposed to wash the clothes or sweep the floor. It was always about her envy and my lack of compassion. Eventually, one argument got rough. The hand she struck me with was cloaked in fire. The quarrels of a young often do seem silly, yet to them, so do the wars fought by those who are fully grown. I've forgiven my sister so far as she needs to be forgiven. I'm not sure she does. Now, but not then. Oh no, I was sufficiently devastated. My beauty was all they had. It defined me. But it was the ugliness that hurt the most. The way people, not just men, looked at me. Always with that cringe. They all do it. Even the polite ones can't help themselves, no matter how hard they try to disguise it.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
In darkness. I couldn't loathe my sister for what she did. Not now that I know her pain. Well, my sister doesn't come to Riverwood very often. But she sends a letter every now and then, just to let me know she's alive. She can take care of herself, but that does not mean I don't worry. Oh, I think she moves around. She can't really live in a city. She's kind of a witch. But it's hard to say. I guess she's always been a bit different and good with magic. I don't want to say she was born a witch, but at the very least, she's not your typical mage.
White Rum. If I never saw a dragon's magic.
I see my liege does not trust me. How disappointing. Maybe I ought to reconsider who I call my favorite companion. But it has been some time since her last letter. I'm starting to get worried. We should stop by the sleeping giant inn. Maybe someone has heard something.
You're nothing
Welcome.
but trouble.
Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Orgnar, have you heard anything about Jocelyn?
Yeah, I've seen your sister walking out the door.
Really? You know she doesn't like to be seen in Riverwood. Why did she come?
Don't know, but some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Rogue wizards down in Falkreath.
Do you think they found her? I'm starting to get worried.
Worry about yourself.
This is grave news, my hero. Bounty hunters will not spare a renowned witch. If my sister has fled to Falkreath, she might try to cross the border.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Yes, but she's not the type to join a coven, and 4 sellswords are more than a match for one witch. We must hurry to Falkreath. I want to check the barracks. If by chance she was caught and yielded, we might be able to save her. Well,
now I
met.
think it's high time that you
Goodbye.
lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Somebody help.
Shoot her! I'll smash her head!
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
You're lucky I'm locked in here.
Something on your mind? Goodbye.
The second I get out. What are you looking at? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
There are stories about you and Dot.
What are you looking at?
You here to make a purchase? No, I'm kidding. It was fear. Plain and simple. I was at the Sleeping Giant when I got approached by two shifty folk with hoods covering their eyes. The first one sits beside me and buys me a drink, while the other stands in the corner. He goes, "I hear you're the man to see about a horse." I tell him, "Sure, my lord, I am." He tells me he needs two. One for him and one for his sweetheart. I'm guessing a Breton girl by the size of her. The Breton made me real nervous, always whipping her head around to see if anyone was looking. But it was her hands that caught my eye. She had calluses tough as a goat hide, and all the dirt in Skyrim under those fingernails. She wasn't built like no adventurer. And she wasn't some college mage living in the city either, if you catch my meaning. I think she was a witch. Yes, milady. I figured that's why they needed me, since I used to work the stables for the Ashwoods near Helgen. Except the gate was too heavily guarded. Falkreath was off the main road, but safer for a witch, I take it. Would you believe me if I said I was framed? I guess it wouldn't matter much if you did, unless you're the new captain of the guard. No, I'm just your average horse thief. I suppose my presence here is proof that, I ain't a good one. You've got a keen eye, milady. Not everyone notices that when I tell them what I'm in for. Would you believe me? No, I'm just your average. You've got a keen eye, milady. Well, truth is, I was so sore at the Ashwoods, I probably would have stolen the horses for free. But that's no way to make a living. I told the boy I only needed one other rider. The girl could wait for us by Peakshade Tower, and I'd collect the rest of my fee there. Except when the job was done, it wasn't the boy waiting for me at the clearing. It was the witch. The whole ride west I had that hag raven at my back, with all kinds of bad thoughts running around in my head. I don't know what it was that set me off. Maybe it was just the wind, but I laid my heels into that horse and rode as hard as I could into the city. It didn't take long for the guards to figure out the horse wasn't mine. But by Ysmir's beard, at least I'm alive.
Get out of my face.
Stranger's name. Was it
What do you
Johnson?
want?
As a matter of fact,
You're
my
lucky
lady,
I'm
I
locked
think it
in
was. You're not acquainted with her, are you?
She's my sister.
Oh, pardon my language, milady. If it's any consolation, I'm sure she made it to Cyrodiil.
Somehow I doubt that. My girls were waiting for her there for quite some time. Evidently, the snowstorm brought her back, and with it, my property. Now don't give me that look, girl. I don't care if your sister lives or dies. Meaning I'm more than willing to let her live, if it saves me the trouble of dealing with you. I simply want what is rightfully mine.
And what is that exactly?
Girl, this is hardly the place to talk of such things. Come to the graveyard. At least the dead share no secrets.
I didn't like this one bit. Jocelyn would not steal. A very good one. Jocelyn does not act impulsively. She's a quiet woman, and if she stole something, it must have been urgent. Something on your mind? Well met. did not doubt you for 1 minute, my lord. You are the Dragonborn, the savior of Skyrim, my rescuer, my champion, and my best friend. They will shout your name across meat halls, great and small, now until the end of time. For entirely different reasons, I'm sure. Something like, "Fetch me a drink, Zora," or "Cover your face, child." Although there may be some in the far corners of the tavern who whisper the name of Zora Fairchild, faithful companion of the Dragonborn. But I won't hold it against them. I don't know. I'd probably settle down in Riverwood and enjoy the peace and quiet. I once traded an army of suitors for a suit of armor, but right now, I don't want either of them. I want to take off the sweaty thing and put on a summer gown, then lie down in a bed of flowers near the bank of the White River. But you never know. Maybe one day a traveler might come along. Handsome but not pretty, strong but not scary, friendly but not creepy, confident but not arrogant, kind but firm, a true hero but not like you. There will never be another like you, my Dragonborn. So, when we meet, I will tell this handsome hero to find another companion, for I am forever yours. Until next time.
Why did that guard tell me I had his ear? He should look after his ear. I can't help if he has lost it. Those helmets are provided for a reason, right?
Jocelyn's sister. She never talked much about you, but the girl never talked much at all. I thought she was a sodding mute, which was good. I tire of young people and the endless flapping of their tongues. She made for the perfect apprentice.
Jocelyn would never join a coven. Something must have happened.
That's another thing about you young people. You think you know everything. So arrogant. For your information, your sister joined our coven and was otherwise happy. until her greed got the best of her. Of course, it was only a matter of time before I caught the traitor, which is why she escaped into the very crystal she stole.
What do you mean? What crystal?
My, you're stupid. And ugly. The crystal is the property I was referring to earlier.
This is not the time for petty insults, witch. How did she escape into a crystal?
Young people, so impatient. The crystal is a key, a portal to another plane of existence. The legends say it would transport you to a paradise of eternal youth. Naturally, for someone of my years, this seemed like an attractive prospect. The devil is in the wording, of course. Eternal youth indeed. It's a curse. Anyone who enters the plane turns into a child. A child of body. And a child of mind. God knows I warned the stupid girl. But young people just do not listen. In any case, the only way to revive the crystal's power is to remove the soul inside it. Thus, our goals are one and the same.
Where can we find this crystal?
My girls tracked her to Bloodlet Throne, which means she ran from my coven right into a castle full of vampires. Sometimes I wonder if your sister is no ordinary fool, but the kind of fool so foolish that her name should be carved on the tree of all creation. As in, Jocelyn Fairchild, the mother of all fools.
All right, witch. You can call me what you wish, but I've had about enough of you bad-mouthing Jocelyn.
That would not be wise if you wish to see your dear sister again. I am the only one who can open the portal. I would do it myself, but why risk my life when I can risk yours? In exchange, the girl is allowed to live. I trust we have a deal.
Fine, but try anything funny and I won't hesitate to take your head. I'm sorry for that display, my Jarl. I know you're not used to seeing me angry. I'm not used to it either. But when I talk to that hag... I know. Jocelyn's life is what's important. We will worry about the witch later. The word. Now I jest. Still, if the hag is alive, I do not know if Jocelyn can ever be safe. Is killing her the right thing? If at some point I know, I will tell you. Maybe a secret sign is not such a bad idea. How about if I scratch my ear? Nah, it may actually be itchy. How about if I say, I am hungry for a goat roast? Yeah, that will be the signal.
What are you two idiots babbling on about? Let's get going.
about one's head.
Don't scare me. Did I scratch it? You're a creep. You're as good as dead. Now I'm gonna get you. It's very cold in here. strange. You are as good as dead. Why don't you go back to the country you came from? I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Come on, show me how brave you are.
I can still.
You're a dangerous bastard, aren't you?
Sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Well met. Is that it? Is that the crystal?
Of course it's the crystal. I didn't come all this way to watch you fools tangle with bloodsuckers.
Bloody heck.
What did you say?
Nothing. It was my stomach grumbling. I think I might be getting hungry.
Better you stay that way. A girl your size can stand to lose a few pounds. Now, you both stand still. I'll use the old magic to send you both inside the crystal. As for what you'll find inside, it's anyone's guess. Young people are idiots. Children even more so. Maybe that's what makes the crystal so appealing. They say ignorance is bliss. Well, guess what? It also means you're ignorant. You two want to say any last words to each other before we do this? Well, too bad. In you go.
That's Jocelyn?
Welcome to Zora's Field, sister.
Sister, you made this for me?
Remember that time Mother said it was too warm to go sledding? And I cried, and you cried, and then Father got the idea to grow cotton all over the house instead. Then you said we should plant cotton all over the tundra so that we never have a day without snow.
I remember, sister. Every day.
Well, here we are, Zora. This is our home. We never have to leave. We never have to cry.
Jocelyn,
Come on, sister. Let's go play.
It was so warm that winter. Riverwood didn't see an ounce of snow. It all seems so foolish now when Skyrim is so cold. The truth is I never really cared much for snow. I love bright colors, I only pouted because it meant so much to her. And maybe a part of me wanted to be that sister again. The one who pretended to care about nothing, to protect the things that meant everything. That day we met, I lied to you. I was on my way to the tundra, but it wasn't for Zora's field. It was always for Jocelyn. Now I know why she joined that coven. It was all for this. She wanted to be a child again. She wanted that feeling of home, but in a place where all the bad memories don't exist. Somewhere far away from Riverwood. I know, as much as it hurts me to say this, none of this is real. Just give me a moment to talk to her. Jocelyn, dear, I know at times you've been a bad sister. I should have been there for you when all I cared about was myself. And I know you're sorry for what happened that day. This field, this place, you want to go back to those days when all our memories were beautiful. But sister, we can't. As much as we treasure them, those days are gone. So is every day we grew apart. I love you, Jocelyn. Please come home.
No! I'm not leaving! You aren't leaving! You're not my real sister. You're someone else.
You're a dangerous bastard, aren't you?
Zora?
Don't worry, sister. I'm here.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Give me a moment. I can take us home. Our real home.
All right, when you're ready. Jocelyn, are you okay? Can you walk?
I'm fine, sister.
Are you sure, girl? Are you sure you aren't better off crawling around like a newborn babe? Isn't that the life you prefer?
Marigoth? Zora, what's going on?
Don't worry, my foolish apprentice. Your whetstone of a sister hasn't betrayed you. You're the only traitor here. All I want is what's mine.
Suddenly I'm feeling hungry for some goat roast.
Goat roast? It seems like the crystal has warped your companion's mind, but that's not my concern. Give me the crystal. What? None of you are making any sense. You give me my crystal now. Oh no!
I'm learning fast. Don't you think so too?
I just want to thank you. I know I tease you, calling you my liege and my theme, but on this day you were all that and more. You were not just my companion, my savior, and my hero. You were a true friend. My princess is very kind. Now I have two sisters whom I love and will always cherish. Yes, I do not like judging people by the first impression, but Marigoth was at her 20th and nothing seemed to change. It was a perfect end to a wonderful day. Zora's field was beautiful, wasn't it? Oh, it will always be for her, but that is our little secret. It will be Zora's field until it's ready, which means I still have much to do. Let us hope this time I can make it through Brutal Shin Pass without getting caught by a necromancer. If not, I'm sure my hero will come fetch me.
I think I'm ready to leave now.
Okay, then the three of us will go together.
3 of us?
Oh, I haven't introduced you to my companion.
Sister, I'll see you in Riverwood.
She's very shy. Something on your mind?
Keep Zora safe.